Hello everyone, I welcome you in the 3ds Max tutorial again. It's a continuation of the 3ds Max tutorial. So as you can see here, uh, today's topic is actually how you can unwrap, UV unwrap a model or a asset properly. So this is the first part actually. So as you can see here, this is a spaceship. This is a spaceship here. This is my model actually. So I'm gonna properly unwrap this one. So this is a modular pack, by the way. As you can see, if I go for the ungroup from the 3ds Max actually, there are actually for the unwrapping, several softwares are using several methods like for the 3ds Max is different, Maya is different, Blender is different, okay? So each software, they are all capable software by the way, but each software has their own way to to unwrap the models actually. So this is the way, and the head part, I'm gonna unwrap the head part. So okay, so select the one first. As you can see, they are separatable, this one, all the engines and all the things. Okay, so I'm gonna select the head part. Okay, so this is the head part. So this is, by looking, this is a very complex kind of like a very machine oriented shape actually. So what I'm gonna do first is go for this one and go for the standard view to get rid of the shadow. And then sometimes you can find this okay, go for the UV unwrap thing and go for open editor. So as you can see, here is only the line. Okay, so just like for the poly, go for the poly, go for this one, the polygon, from the UV unwrap. See how I go there. This is UV unwrap editor. Okay, so from this, go for the modifier and looking for UV unwrap UV. Okay, unwrap UV, go for this one and go for edit, open UV editor, open UV editor. This dialog box will open. Okay, and try to select, this is there are three modes actually, the vertex, the edges and the poly. So try to select the poly. As you can see, there is only line there. Okay, you need to cover up the whole the space. This space is like a kind of like a rectangle space that you have to fill up. It's like a flat space. As you can see, if I go for maximize view, as you can see, this is like a corner of something, and you have to, this is actually the space, UV space. You have to fill up your unwrap here. Okay, so what is unwrap actually? Unwrap is like you have to, this is a 3D object. Okay, this is a 3D object, so you have to unfold. I mean, imagine this is like a cover. So it has length, width and height. So you have to unfold the 3D object in a 2D plane. The 2D plane is a perfect rectangle. That means length, width is the same. So as I apply the unwrap UV modifier, you have to open the UV modifier and you can see this is the square. So the texture size will be same. I mean, from this side and this side, this will be a perfect, the space will be the perfect square size. Okay, and this will be a checker pattern in Max and in every software. Actually, this shape is a checker pattern shape. Okay, and how you can recognize this is not unwrapping, you see you just put control A. So you see the thin red line there, and you minimize that. You see the whole 3D object is selected by the polygon, but you can see only the red line there. So by seeing that, you can understand this is the whole object. I can see in the viewport that in the 3D, but in the 2D unwrap section, I can see only the line because the 3D object is not properly unwrapped, properly arranged. So this is the this could be the the first time if you apply the unwrap modifier, you can see something like this. Okay, so now what you have to do, you have to select that by control A. You have to select that, and then what you need to do is go for the mapping section, and select for the flat mapping option. Select the flat mapping option, go for mapping section, select the flat mapping option, and you leave all the default section here and you press OK. You see what happens as soon as you press OK, Max give you some segments. Okay, and after that, this is not actually these are all the segments, but you have to arrange it further. For this one, you have to see that pack custom. Okay, click on this section, pack custom, several times. You can see every time Max is giving you the new packing order, the packing section. Okay, but you see these are the elements, but sometimes it's not perfect. It's not perfect actually. Sometimes it's not perfect. So what you need to do, you can see here, if you get closer, then you can see this type of shape. You see this type of shape, obviously they have some different. Actually, they have some segments underneath it. Okay, as you can see, I can tell that this section has a problem, this section has a problem. If this section has a problem, if you start baking right now, if you see that okay, this is my full unwrap is done and I gonna go, okay, it's done. If you try to unwrap this one, you can face some problem. And you see the problem is here actually also. As you can see here, the green line, the thin green line you can see. So these are the seams actually, the seams, the edges, and you notice that some are green, some are white. Okay, why is that? Because of that the unwrap supposed to be all green, not white. The white part is not considering as a part of seam there, and also it's maybe the underneath of the object. What I mean is, you can see this object, you can see this one, this shape. Okay, I can tell this shape has several objects inside, but it's 2D, that's why you cannot see. What to do then? You have to break it down more. Okay, how to do that? You just select that and you go there and you find one object, one option is there, that flatten by smoothing group. Okay, there are several options: flatten by polygon edge, flatten by smoothing group, and flatten by material ID. No need to use the material ID. Flatten by smoothing group, you just click on that, see what happens. Click. You see the this section. I can go again, I can go back. This section is divided into several parts, and all the parts underneath are now flattened. You can see if I click this, and this part is covering all the spaces of the UV layout. You can see this. So what you need to do is you need to select that, and then you need to Control A, select that, and then you press this one, flatten by smoothing group. Yes, as soon as you click, the all the parts on the layouts are now come in front, and you can see the several pieces. No problem, you can see the several pieces, and you just go for repack this. Okay, and this is how it's gonna cover. This is how you see now you can see all the parts are in the green edges. You can see all of them are green edge. Yeah, you can see in the close they are covered with the green edge. So that is, you see, so this is the perfect bake. Unwrap is done. As you can see, all the seams, because I am baking like the polygon bake. I am baking the flattened by smoothing group. So in my case, all the polys are covered under a seam. So as you can see, the separate part, this one, all the polys are separate parts. So that's why you are seeing my UV is like this. Okay, my UV is like this. Okay, so as you can see here, and then I can convert it again. After you done this thing, you have to convert the model again, and now you have the model is ready for kind of texturing, or ready for baking, texture baking. Okay, so now you can take a name that head. Okay, you can export. Just go for the export part, export, export. Oh, sorry, head, and this is done. Okay, so minimize that, and this concludes the UV unwrap part 1. So I will continue in the next part for the UV unwrap thing. So till then, bye, and I will come again with the UV unwrap part 2.